3Com lets you get up, work where you want, and stay connected to the network. 3Com. Simple sets you free.
The Pinball Wizard comes alive in The Who's Oscar-nominated Tommy, part of Bravo's Rock and Roll Festival.
We all want to look good in our sunglasses.
Right now at LensCrafters for only $99, you can find great-looking sunglasses in your prescription.
Hundreds of the latest sunglass styles, all for only $99.
Hurry, event ends soon.
Lily Taylor gets more than her 15 minutes of fame as Valerie Solanas in I Shot Andy Warhol, part of Bravo's Rock and Roll Festival.
You have to approach this job with as little ego as possible because there's so many good ideas out there.
On independent films, I don't have to be really funny. I can act. I can take chances. They found her in Vegas. Perfect description.
How'd they describe her?
Blonde, thin, whatever.
Blonde, thin, yeah. Did they say anything about style? Did they mention grace, huh?
I'm a real big fan of Neil.
My charm and several $1 million did the trick.
I couldn't believe this guy would even let me near one of his movies.
You have to make everybody part of the process.
I thought he'd be upset if I rented one, actually.
Very nice. Very good.
Greatly appreciated.
Good.
Come on! What turns on TV's greatest? Find out on Influences, Bravo's unique new original series hosted by Alan Alda.
One rainy day. At last!
Tomorrow on Influences, what do John Lithgow and MASH creator Larry Gelbart like to watch?
I was probably the last person on the block to have a television. I loved Jack Benny, Sid Caesar, Three Stooges in small doses.
I used to do my homework listening to him, and then working for him was my homework.
Influences, tomorrow at 7:30 on Bravo.
C'est une infamie. C'est fantastique. C'est horrible.
Viens, papa.
If you think this is all there is to performing arts, guess again. Bravo Arena. All the world's a stage. Some of us just have better seats.
Introducing the entirely new 2001 Aurora by Oldsmobile. You whip through curves precisely. You grip the road securely. The remarkably agile Aurora. You get inside it, it gets inside you. And now you can get inside the 2001 Aurora for only $339 a month. Residency restrictions apply. Call for lease details. The entirely new Aurora by Oldsmobile.
It's 3 days of peace, love, and rock and roll. The Academy Award-winning documentary, Woodstock, part of Bravo's Rock and Roll Festival.
Stephen was convinced you could throw a salami up in the air and then go. There is rehearsal, but it degenerates into a party of some kind. C-3PO, that's the tall one, right? The second trio, my part would have been played by Christopher Walken. It gets worse.
Harrison Ford is inside the actor's studio with host James Lipton. Sunday, August 20th at 8 p.m. Eastern, only on Bravo. Lily Taylor gets more than her 15 minutes of fame as Valerie Solanas in I Shot Andy Warhol, part of Bravo's Rock and Roll Festival.
There's only one place on Earth where all these worlds collide. Introducing Salon.com, the 24/7 web network for news, entertainment, and ideas. Salon.com.
Bold, smooth writing ink. Now easily erases. Presenting new Papermate Eraser Dot Max. It's like having your own personal delete key. Papermate, at the heart of communication.
What's inside the creative mind?
Creativity's always been a problem-solving device.
I give my blood to each thing I do. It was fun.
Well, I love women.
I don't think I'm remotely weird.
Whoa. I understand what success is.
I'm going to risk everything for one show for ratings.
You know them on the outside.
This is real.
Bravo takes you inside.
I'm one of the most normal people I know.
Bravo profiles inside the creative mind. Mondays at 10.
Imagine pouring acid down your throat. Chronic heartburn isn't much different. Stomach acid backs up into the esophagus, and it burns. New studies show chronic untreated heartburn can make your cells precancerous. Ignore your heartburn rather than treat it, and your long-term risk of cancer increases. If you have heartburn 2 or more times a week, see your doctor now to avoid serious long-term complications. Most can get complete symptom relief.
For free heartburn information, call the American College of Gastroenterology at 1-800-HRT-BURN and see your doctor.
No bullshit, just rants. IFC Rant, the new magazine from the Independent Film Channel.
Sold!
Feel the pulse of the indie film scene from the people who know its every move.
Why did I ever get arrogant and think I needed $10 million to do my work? You don't.
From the buzz on hot new films to the inside world of indie players.
I am getting very frustrated with people's fear of being unconventional.
IFC Rant takes you there.
You've had a success. Now you're free. You can do anything you want. No.
And with each issue of IFC Rant, you'll receive IFC The Guide with complete listings and in-depth descriptions of what's on the Independent Film Channel. Get a year subscription of 6 issues for only $12.99. To subscribe, call 1-877-NOW-RANT or click to IFCRant.com for more information.
That's what I want.
IFC Rant, the voice of independent film.
What does it take to get some service around here?
Oh, my feet are killing me.
Love is the only pure emotion, I think.
My boss is out to get me. Life's the same, in any language. Maybe I need a haircut. Sundays at 2 p.m. Bravo's World Cinema.
If I go to a pub in England, people, Billy, give us this song. Come on, let it get, all right, Billy? Oh, God. They were so blitzed, they didn't know what the hell I was playing. Things are okay in Oyster Bay. Me and Bob and a meatball hero. And I just got divorced, and he goes, she got the house, she got the car.
Billy Joel is inside the Actors Studio for a 2-hour special with host James Lipton. Tomorrow, part of Bravo's Rock and Roll Festival.
Watch Bravo to see the only circus we would run away with. Cirque du Soleil, Quidam, now nominated for an Emmy. Bravo, the official network of Cirque du Soleil.
The Pinball Wizard comes alive in The Who's Oscar-nominated Tommy, part of Bravo's Rock and Roll Festival.
Here, give me that. It's my wire. Get out of the way. There, give me that. That's mine. Need these phone lines ready by 5. They need this data line up by 5. Give me that. That's my wire. No, it is not. Get out of the way. No, give me that. You IT guys are on the phone.
3Com lets you combine voice and data into one network. Because 2 networks are 1 too many.
Oh, the wires.
3Com. Simple sets you free.
On Friday nights, Bravo gains its independence. IFC Fridays at Bravo, a taste of the Independent Film Channel. The latest and the hottest. One night to escape the mainstream. No formulas, no restrictions, just independence. Every Friday at 9.
You've seen sights that
you have seen on the next IFC Fridays at Bravo. Blue Velvet.
Spend the night with Harrison Ford. Join him inside the actor's studio, then watch him really take charge in Force 10 from Navarone. Next Sunday at 8 Eastern, only on Bravo.
What are you going to do? Pay the rent, feed my kids? This is my house, and nobody comes to tell me what to do in my house.
It's interesting being here with this film because it's the antithesis of the glamour and the opulence around us.
Very nice. Oh, sorry.
I had to join an AFL-CIO organizing institute and went in undercover and ticketed a major hotel.
Can you survive off $5.75 an hour? Because that's what the janitors at your building get.
There were 35 arrests, and they were closing down the 405, and they were wreaking havoc.
Tony! Tony! The guy just stole the laptop off of my plate.
It's unfortunate that people have to go to that level to be heard.
Go down there and talk to them. I think that's a great idea.
I think it will have some impact, actually. They just want a settlement without us anyway.
They were detectives,
I love the part where we solve the crime.
partners,
Shake.
and complete opposites.
We're perfect together. Astaire and Rogers, bagels and lox, hot dogs and donuts.
But it worked.
Turn the wheel and hit the brake!
Now that is what I call a case.
Sybil Shepherd and Bruce Willis in Moonlighting.
You really know how to whip up an evening's entertainment.
Obviously, this woman's never seen a show.
Every weeknight at 7 Eastern, only on Bravo.
Talking in the mirror scene is something that a lot of people, I'm sure, do.
I just unburdened myself. I said, I'm having a nervous breakdown. I can't act.
If it's not something new about the character or something new about the plot, then I just as soon cut it.
Congratulations to the Emmy-nominated Inside the Actors Studio, hosted by James Lipton. Celebrating its 4th consecutive Emmy nomination for Outstanding Nonfiction Series.
Imagine a place where conversations were no longer than a commercial break.
Can I talk to you about something?
Can't wait for the commercial.
Where the milk was lumpy, but the rent was low.
Not bad, but it smells, right?
Imagine yourself living in Twitch City, a new series on Bravo. Back-to-back episodes Wednesday nights at 10. It's like a sitcom, but without the laugh track.
Some people would say it's real gross.
It's Twitch City. Wednesday at 10 Eastern, part of Bravo's Counterculture Wednesdays.